a.m., the Security Council began in the meeting room of the Court Palace with details of the security plan for Easter week finalized, a meeting that was convened by Governor Green. Within the council, the National Police in the department by Elena Gomez proposed to establish strategic points in both urban and rural areas of the island to anticipate public disturbances that could affect both the local community and visitors. For the authority, it is important to maintain security and reduce the number of acts of public order compared to previous years. Teleislas News learned that the security plan for Easter will be presented to the community over the weekend, where they will announce the strategy that will be implemented to ensure that tourists and residents can enjoy a safe season.
And due to road accidents caused by heavy vehicles that have occurred during these days in the island, the department assembled to the mobility regulators to establish restriction on these vehicles.
In order to avoid the recurrence of road accidents by heavy vehicles in the department, in a political control by the Assembly, it was requested to the Secretary of Mobility to establish restrictions for the circulation of these vehicles or other alternatives to avoid road accidents.
Hay dos alternativas que se le está planteando.
There are two alternatives that are being proposed. One is that all cargo is done at this is so vehicles with this type of cargo are transiting all day long through the archipelago. The other alternative that is being given to the government is that the Newell Avenue at all the intersections, such as the one by the National Police, Hotel Sunrise, and the Barracuda Park, may be blocked by the community, and that only one way is made available, and that the community transit in the opposite direction of the Newell Avenue, they will have to turn back by the Barracuda as well.
These proposals or suggestions made by the Assembly to the local government will be studied by the Secretary of Mobility to decide whether or not to accept them to other to reduce road accidents.
And in the morning hours, the still on the Savory Bay Road from the Maryland Hotel to the Ultimate Metropolitan Departmental Hospital, an accident in which a motorcyclist burst into flames. At this time, the community is covering the stains with sand. However, it is of vital importance to maintain caution when passing through the sector. According to unofficial information, the driver of the motorcycle was left with scratches due to the accident. The community is invited to attend the afternoon Sustainable Metaverse activity at the Rankin Auditorium on the 4th floor of the Chamber of Commerce.
There will be the socialization of information of the Sustainable Metaverse project, which seeks to empower the safeguarding of the Biosphere Reserve, the centralized for actions on climate justice that take place in the Alejandro Rankin.
El objetivo de esta reunión.
The objective of this meeting is to share with scientific nature tourism operators entities focused on the development of science, technology, and innovation, as well as with entrepreneurs in the agribusiness, the new technological instruments that allow to catalyze the conservation efforts of the sea flower ecosystems and the safeguarding of the ancestral culture of the archipelago.
This project is developed in alliance with the island's Chamber of Commerce with the support of other companies, a space that provides several options for financing projects committed to the sustainable development of the department.
And today was the installation of the Reading and Writing Committee of the department. From this news point, Alice Medina gives us more information.
Hello, Lisa and all the viewers. I say hello from here from the Infotep, where the Secretary of Education is making the committee of lecture and also of writing. We come here to know about this committee, and this is what the Secretary of Education told us.
Que es la primera vez.
Important for the department that this is the first time we have a committee dedicated to writing, reading, and orality. This is a ministerial directive that we have complied with. So we finally managed, after many years, to be able to install this committee that will support the training processes to improve everything related to writing, reading, and orality in the department. It is no secret that these 2 years of pandemic affected the teaching process of children, and one of the areas was the subject of writing and reading. So with this committee, we want to advance in strategies that allow us to favor the education of our children and adolescents.
This is all information from the Infotep. Continue listening to with more information.
Thank you. And for tomorrow, April 8th, of the island, we meet at the agricultural and food fair organized by local government to promote the sale of local products.
Farmers, producers, and traders will meet at the farmers market located in the Rockhole sector to present their products to the public and promote the consumption of local products through this initiative.
Hoy es para extender la invitación.
Today I want to extend the invitation to the farmer market. We will be sharing again the agri-food products to ensure the food security of our department. I want to extend the invitation on April 8th from 7 in the morning until our agricultural products are exhausted or are out of stock. The farmer market, we will be all the products in this place that is ideal for our farmers and agri-food producers of our department.
Through this initiative, the local authorities seek to reactivate local trade in the department by providing commercial space for entrepreneurs and farmers.
And the National Register Office announced that due to the inconsistencies presented in 2255 E40 forms, jurors will not be taken into consideration for this new selection of 5109 voting tables in the past legislative elections.
For this new draw of voting jurors, priority will be given to those nominated by the presidential campaigns and political parties. 2 months before the elections for President and Vice President of the Republic, the draw and selection of voting jurors who will serve in the process begins. According to the stated National Register of Civil States Alexander Vega, the jurors of 5,100 tables where there were human error or possible irregularities in the filling out of the E14 forms, which are under investigation by the Attorney General Office and the General Prosecutor Office, will be completely changed. This in order to generate confidence and guarantee the electoral process. Likewise, it will be guaranteed that all members of the voting table will be distributed with current political affiliations. In addition, priority will be given to those nominated by the presidential campaigns, political parties, employees of private companies, and educational establishments. Jurors will be selected with the electoral calendar for these elections from March 29 to April 29. The drawing of jurors will take place.
And this is a very important information for teachers of the department. This is an opportunity to enrich their knowledge.
The national government is moving forward in the fulfillment of commitments to provide more and better opportunities for professional development and continuing education for rural educators in the country. The Ministry of Education has opened the call of rural education's diplomas in for rurality, in which rural educators and educators with career appointments that are provisional, temporary, commission, or on probation will have access to training opportunities designed for rural territories. Teachers interested in participating will have until Saturday, April 30 to complete the registration process and will be able to choose among 20 diploma courses offered by 13 accredited higher education institutions. These diploma courses, which are the result of the joint work between the National Ministry, the Inter-American Development Bank, and ICETEC, have an intensity of 144 hours and a duration of 4 months. They will be developed under the classroom or assisted classroom modality with the support of virtual tools, and the Ministry of Education will finance 100% of the tuition fee through forgivable loans. This continuing training offer will provide conceptual and methodological elements to strengthen the professional competence of rural educations and will contribute to meaningful learning, comprehensive development, and the fulfillment of the complete educational trajectories of children, adolescents, and young people living in these areas of the country.
Now we continue with Victor Fusalba and the sport news of our department.
Hello, here are the best sports of the island. The Departmental Football League continues to work seeking to improve football in the archipelago. Headed by Dr. Lai, while the Departmental Soccer League continues to strengthen soccer in the department in different modalities and categories. Among the stands out some male selections and also the new integration of the female category that began its process in the Island Department. In more details, the president of the league, Dr. Lyle Newball, told us.
It's very positive to be here with you. Send a special hello to all the teleaudience of Teleislas. And okay, well, I believe important issues that come now is with the girls. We'll be promoting the girls ball, and they will be playing the tournament this year. We will start that tournament in April, and we will have more or less around 6 teams from girls football. And something very important too is that for the licensee, that is the capacitation required to in football in the junior divisions, we will have from 20 that will be doing that license. This year we have 5 girls in here, 5 women that will be there. We have now the participation U17 section that will play the tournament in Bogota. We already participate with the U13 and U15, and we will be starting our regional tournament in April.
Important work of the Departmental Soccer League that continues working for the strengthening and progress of the island soccer. On the other side, the massification and potentiation of floor handball continues in the Leaderson Harap is dedicated to differentiation and training of floor handball, a teacher who puts his soul into sport. He continues with dedication in forming talent in handball, seeking to increase and enhance the potential of the floor handball for the benefit of the department. This is what Tava told us.
Que darle gracias por traernos acá y gracias a ustedes por.
First of all, we thank God for bringing us here and thank you for always being attentive to the sport. My name is Leaderson Harap. I'm a handball coach and the official coach of Leaderside Handball Club, and that's why we are here. I started this process with the beach handball, and that's why handball started here in San Andreas. So I focus more on everything on the handball, which is my specialty. For this reason, I have been training children from all until today. I have currently 18 children and have been working with them. The important thing is to maximize this sport, keep training in this sport, giving us a lot of fruit in such a short period of time.
According to Coach Haraba, a lot of support is needed to improve the growth in this sport.
Primero que todo, el apoyo de los padres.
First of all, support of the parents. Without the support, we cannot do anything, and the other part is that the government supports these children to practice not only this but any sporting discipline, because today we are going through critical times and quite difficult with so much occurred here. Consequently, it is important that they support us so that these children continue to grow as people and as athletes.
And that's the sports for the moment. I'm Fusalba, Teleislas News.